Hi, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever part you are. So today is the day four of the series, or the episode four of the series that I am creating. And today I have another guest all the way from UK, and I just known her a while, in the community. So I really don't have any idea or know her a bit more. So, but I'm really excited to hear her story. So I hope you guys could join us and hear her story and be inspired by her. So anyway, if we haven't met before, my name is Jessa. I'm a healthcare assistant. I also a digital business. I help others to set up their own business and by utilizing an automated system. And anyway, so this is I'm doing this series for you guys to share you what am I up to and share the people in a community that this is across the globe. So this is where sharing your story, their journey about their life. So I hope you guys being inspired by her. So now I'm gonna invite in Priti. Her name is Priti. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. So welcome, Priti.
Hey,
Is that how you
hi,
pronounce your
Jessa.
name?
Yeah, that's right. It is. It is. You've done. You pronounced it right. Yeah, that is the way you would call it. It's actually in India you would say it Preeti, but then in the UK I'm used to people calling me Preeti. That's fine.
Okay,
Any way is
Priti.
fine.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
what I call Priti.
yeah.
So nice name. But anyway, so can you just introduce yourself first?
Certainly. First of all, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really grateful that you have called me over. My name is Priti as Rajesh, and I am originally from Mumbai in India. But then we are settled here in the UK. We've been living here for the last nearly 20 years now. Um, yeah, so we've been. I mean, it's this is home, I would say.
Okay, so you're all the way from India. Never really,
Yes.
I have a lot of friends on, just through online, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
But I
true.
also have, one there in my in LinkedIn. So I have a lot of friends from India, and they're amazing, amazing people. So anyway, so yeah, so let's move on to our next question.
Hmm.
Share something about you. What you do before.
Yeah, sure. I'm basically an accountant by profession. I've worked full time as an accountant. I've got a teenage daughter. My husband works with me. I mean, doing the business with me, but he works in the IT profession.
Okay,
Yeah, so we both have permanent jobs with a teenager to keep us busy.
that sounds a great profession. And are you still having that job right now?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm working from home because of the current conditions, but yeah, I'm still doing the permanent job as well.
Okay, so that's great. Oh, someone is popping on here. Her name is Monica. Hi, Monica. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Hi.
Yeah, so let's see. The next question I'm gonna ask you is, do you have any biggest why? Your biggest why for, why are you, moving into this online? Why did you decide? You know.
Okay. As most of us are aware, working in the corporate field, it's quite hectic many a times, and both of us started feeling that a, there is a lack of feeling of achievement. There is absolutely no flexibility with be it money or with time, and moreover, there is, the effort that you put in to prove yourself in the workplace. It's never equal to the reward that you get. So those were the main key issues that we had. So we started thinking that it is really necessary um, to have something like a plan B in life so that we can fall back on, especially with last year, the way the pandemic has caused chaos throughout the world. I think it
Yes.
became more necessary that we can't just rely on a full-time job. So we need to have at least start working on something like a plan B, which eventually can become a plan A in your life. So that was our key issue. I mean, my husband has always wanted to work for himself. So it was a good thing that both of us started looking at various options which can be something that is suitable for us. in the long run, and which is going to actually help us build our skills as well. So that is how we started looking at various options, and this one came up.
Okay, that's amazing. Actually, a lot of people really lose their job
Yeah,
because last during this pandemic. But I'm glad that you have, figured out, you and husband had found something that you guys would really have something in your future
yeah.
that you like to do, right? So thank you for sharing. And the next one is, can you share us, if you have something that you have difficulties, something that you know struggling with during your training, or when you start a business, is there something difficulties that you were struggling with?
Yeah, even to make this decision, it took me some time because I am quite risk aversive. I mean, I don't jump into anything very easily because I try to be very extra cautious, which can be a good or a bad thing, I think. But my husband just was confident. I mean, he looking at things and how it was and looking at people's experiences and my especially my mentor's story that we read, I think he immediately struck off. He said this is something we really have to explore, but I think it was me who took a little bit of time, who wanted to go step by step.
Okay.
But I think when we found out that it is, a complimentary webinar that we are going to be first looking at,
Mm-hmm.
I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just explore it. Let's see what it's all about. And we very patiently, both of us went through the whole thing, and it was mind blowing. I think we definitely, I think at the end of the webinar, I think we were sure this is something that we can definitely put our skills into and make it work. And the what really we liked about was people's experiences. When people speak about how they started and how where they've got to, I think that was something which we could resonate. I mean, we could feel that, yeah, because both of us are not shy of working hard. So I think we were confident that if we put in the efforts, I don't this can definitely become our plan A, maybe in the next couple of years time.
Yeah, that's yeah, yes, absolutely. The webinar is very informative, and a lot
Yes.
of people are so inspiring. And I get that you got just blown my mind when I was
Yeah.
watching it too. After it, I just like kind of okay, it's like waking up. It's like a wake up call, and like
Mm.
realizing that there's more out there than just being. And because I'm a mom and working as a healthcare, so like I don't have any background, and you too, right? You have different background, but
Yeah.
you're doing this, right? So
Yeah,
it's
I've
kind
got
of
no
amazing.
apart from everyday IT skills that you use, I'm not an expert. I wouldn't call myself an expert with IT or with social media. But then I think the training has really helped. I think the way it has been designed and it's so informative and it's so exhaustive. I think if you're patient enough to go through it, and I think you can definitely do wonders.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Abby. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi.
Yeah. So yeah, so the next one is, yeah. Can you share us, one thing that you have learned so far, and what this opportunity has bring you so far through your life? It's not.
Um,
It's not. Maybe it's not. For now, it's not. Might be the financial, but your growth. You know what I mean?
As a person, I think it has changed me a little bit because I've been very shy. I mean, I don't like too much of attention towards me, and I don't like publishing things to the world because I've always been quite a closed person. But I think with this particular when we started, I mean, as soon as we started, and we obviously had to show our presence on social media. I still remember the first time I had to post, I was very hesitant because
Yeah.
I'm not of the type I would think a lot before posting anything or writing things. It has to be correct. And you're going to think, what are people going to say about your post? But then the initial ones were daunting. But then I think it has opened me as a person. I'm not, I don't hesitate all that much because I think it's in a good way that it has opened me. I've probably just grown in that way. And now I don't think too much before posting things. And I think you wait for people's comments because I think that really interests you as well, saying what people have liked. And then even when you asked me for this video, I think for this live chat, I don't think I hesitated all that much. My only hesitated a little bit, but then yeah, then I was fine because that itself shows that I've probably it has this
Yeah,
opportunity has really helped me just come out of my
yeah,
shell.
yeah, absolutely. I'm really, honored to have you as my guest tonight, because I know you said that you were shy and doing this, and this is your first time doing live and
Yes,
live interview, and I'm the first one who get you an honor to interview you. So I'm really appreciate that, and I know you have a lot of courage to take in this, but you are doing amazing. You
thank
know,
you. I should
yeah,
thank you for this opportunity. Yeah,
yeah, I know.
so the next
Yeah,
thing, I
go
can't
ahead.
wait now. I can't wait now to do a live ad sometime. Probably that's next on the cards.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Yeah,
Stacy, thank you for watching us and joining us here tonight. Thank you for listening to Pretty. Okay.
that's fine.
I'm used to say pretty.
That's fine. Say it the way you want.
Okay, yeah. So, what else? Do you have something, to share to our viewers to inspire our viewers? Because we have a lot of viewers, hesitating just like you or just like me when we started. So I would like for you to share something to encourage them.
I would definitely say go for it because I think we underestimate ourselves most of the times. I don't think we should do that. I think um, we succeed when we come out of our shell. That is what I've realized myself. Because when you are out there, I think you push yourself. Plus, when you know it's yours, it is you're working towards rather than for somebody else. I think you push yourself twice as hard and you try and definitely make it work. You give it your 100%. Plus, the one thing which I love about this business is the community. And the moment somebody says business, I think you first thing that worries you is the competition. But I'm so grateful that there is nothing like a competition here. You are your own competitor, I think, because you set your own goals, because you try and better yourself from where you are today. Because that is how I would look at it, that you are your own competition. Because what you were probably a few months back, you want to try and better yourself, and this community is nothing but just an inspiration. I think people here are amazing because anything you want guidance for, or you are lacking motivation, or you are down, I think all you need to do is, if you don't want to say it in chat groups, all you need to do is just reach out to your mentor or your coach. I think you'll definitely, at the end of the call, you're definitely going to be a positive person. They fill you with so much of motivation and so much to look forward to. I think that is what I think it's amazing. I don't think you would ever have this concept if you're going to start on your own business, be it something else. But I think this one is that is one of the key factors. I think you just push yourself so much because the achievements that you hear about people, I think that doesn't put you down. I think they just try and inspire you to look at what the possibilities are and where you can reach if you really work hard. And there is guidance all over the place. I think you all you need to do is to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Monica said, growth happens outside your comfort zone. And that's absolutely true, Monica. Thank you for
100%.
sharing that with us. Yeah, our community, the best part is you won't find it anywhere else. Absolutely. I agree with that with
I
you,
agree.
Monica. Yeah, so you guys, if you are catching us on replay or, if you have some questions, we're really glad to communicate with us or, send message to Pretty and or me if you have some questions. If you want to hear more about Pretty, you could ask her personally. And thank you, Pretty, for,
Certainly. Thank you.
having me
Thank you
on
for
my
having me.
on my show. Yes. Thank you guys for being here and listening to Pretty's story. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you on my next episode. That would be on Friday. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Pretty. I really appreciate it. Bye,
Thank you.
Monica. Thank you,
Bye.
Tatiana. We have Abby here, Murat, and Stacy, and Shruti. I said her name, Shruti.
Yeah.
Gupta. Is that your name? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. But thank you all for tuning on with us. I really appreciate it. Bye. Bye, Pretty.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.